4 pounds and 13 ounces. Next day, my wife and I went to see my little grandson, first grandbaby. And my daughter was feeling some kind of way. Her and her boyfriend were there at the women's hospital. But her boyfriend left, and my daughter had this look on her face, little bitty tiny baby, 4 pounds, 13 ounces. Somebody gonna catch this in a minute. But how many know if you got a spiritual eye versus a regular eye? My wife looked at my daughter at the time and told her, said, Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me. And yesterday when we was at Chuck E. Cheese, I looked at this little bitty baby. He's a big little fella now. And I began to think about that God did a work on my grandson. So let me tell y'all something. Somebody said it may have been a Similac. Somebody may have said it been this, that, and the other. But I know it was because of my God's grace and mercy that my grandson even still lives. And now I don't know y'all here in Chattanooga, but I just want to check you. Has God did just one thing for you that you couldn't do for your own self? If you know without a shadow of a doubt it wasn't nobody but the Lord, how many can put your right hand up? And those that know if it had not been for him, how many can just put your other hand up? And see where I'm from. Every now and then at the church I attend, my church like to give God a standing ovation. So if you know that he deserves everything that you have in this room, can I get 2 or 3 of y'all? Now unto him who is able to do exceedingly and above you can ask or think. And I'm telling you, I know I'm right about it because somebody at this program is smiling on the outside, dying down on the inside. And you wondering how you gonna get through. But I double dare somebody that just know if you can just praise your way through. I've seen God do some things that I can't even explain. How many can say I had my back against the wall, but when I called on that name, yes sir. How many can say that he changed some things around? Go to eat, go to eat. When I called on his name, he changed some things around. I know God can change some things. Oh yeah. I know God, yes sir, can change some things. And you know, I'm thinking about, I can't speak for nobody, but when I look out amongst you, I know somebody got a son, a daughter, a grandson, or a granddaughter, and your children may be involved in sports, and you can imagine when you go to a basketball game, yes, sir, and your son or your daughter, your son or your granddaughter, your grandson is getting ready to make a shot or even catch the ball. You can't beat the parents or the grandparents. Yes, hollering to the top of their lungs. But I want to ask you something here. I can't speak for nobody else, but can I tell y'all about my champion? My champion, he ain't never lost a game. My champion, he ain't never lost a case. Well, yes, sir. And so every time I enter into his court, I gotta give him some praise. Yes, sir. And I want to let you know whatever you may be dealing with. Well, God will and he can. Yes, sir. God can and he will. And you know what? I want to let y'all know something. I'm the baby of 8 children. It's my oldest brother, my older brother. Just my nephew. And I want to let you know something. We come up in the Baptist church. No disrespect to nobody. But where I remember when I was a little bitty boy, we used to have a deacon by the name of Big Red Robinson. And every now and then when the church doing what they used to have, testimonial service, the church would be act like they didn't want to praise God. Yes, sir. Because some of y'all been sitting down on your do nothing, but it's exercise time now. Red would walk up to the mic. How y'all looking at me and I'm looking at y'all. Red would come up to the mic and say something like this right here. I wouldn't have a religion I could feel sometimes. I wouldn't have a religion I could feel sometimes. Oh yeah. Some of y'all sitting down, that's okay. Some of you looking and thinking, that's all right. If you thinking about Jesus, yes sir, tell me what's on your mind. What's on your mind? If you thinking about him, oh yeah, he's a free